CARY Vance here in Miami on One Music Ave and Radio Road with Sigala. How are you?
I'm really good. It's a pleasure to be here.
No, it's great to see you. I think we talked about when I first met you, we were having lunch in New York City. Like your first single had just come out,
Yeah,
and it was All the Rave, right? And here,
a long time ago now.
what's a long time ago? Is that 6 years?
6, 7 years, yes.
I have a good memory. I'm up.
Yeah.
But did you ever imagine when you released that first single that 6 years later you'd be touring the world and playing the biggest festival?
I had no idea, and I'm still finding out how, especially that first record, like the reach that it had, and like when people tell me stories of when they discovered it and they were like showing their friends and things like that still is incredible for me. So that, and I still get that feeling with everything that I release that does well. Like I still have that feeling, and it can't be beaten. It's such a great thing to be able to do.
Did you ever think one song would change your life?
Uh, yeah, I think so. I think that was like the driving force, because music is a bit of a chasm of like you can just throw stuff out and nothing happens for a long time, and it only takes one song to just change your whole life. And I've seen it happen to other people. You hear these stories, but you don't really ever believe it's going to happen to you. And then, so it's like winning the lottery, I guess. Like, that's to happen to someone. So, yeah, I think I did believe, and that's the reason why I wasn't really having the best time. I was just working. Didn't really have any social life, but I was like, I know that this is possible. If I keep going, something has to happen eventually. And yeah, it did.
Now, I know a lot of times art is put into what a song title is going to be. When Jonathan in Arizona hit me up and said, I have a song, Radio, I was like,
I'll take it.
he sent me a file and it said Radio. And I'm like, is that the edit?
Radio.
That's it. And he goes, no, that's the name of the song. Tell me how a song called Radio comes about.
I mean, MNEK, who I wrote the song with, he came up with the concept of, I don't know, just like hearing a song on the radio and it reminding you of somebody. And because like the radio is just this thing that surrounds you everywhere you go. You walk into a shop, you hear someone drive past, like, and it can trigger, emotions and the nostalgic things and make you think of people. And that was his whole thing. Like, it's such a cool topic to write about, and no one has really, like, there's been a few songs, but yeah, we would just want to write a song for radio.
No, it's great. Now you have a new song with Steph London. Bunch of people on there.
Yeah, May Miller, Katie Baser. It's called Feels This Good. It's just like, it's a summer feel-good tune, which is my sort of bread and butter. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. It only just came out a couple weeks ago, so.
No, it's off to a great start. Is it harder to collaborate with multiple artists? Because on that song you've got 4 different people.
Oh yeah. I mean, I try not to get too involved in the politic side of it, but I hear what's going on behind the scenes, and some of these records where there's multiple people involved, it's so hard to line up everyone's schedules because everyone has their own releases, they have tours planned and schedules, and it is so hard. So the fact that we managed to get 3 incredible singers and artists on this song with me is amazing.
Now, talking about touring, traveling, appreciate you making some time here because I know you're pretty much heading to the airport from here.
Yeah, we're off to Philly today. I have a show there in the evening, and then I'm up and down in the US for the next 2 weeks, just touring.
Is there a favorite city in the US that you like touring in, playing it?
I love New York. It feels a bit like London. Feels a bit like home. But I mean, after coming here, I might have to say Miami now, like as a place to come and visit. Like, it's incredible.
Well, I definitely want to thank you, Sigala, for spending a little bit of time with us. I want to do something called CARY's Quickies. Give your fans a chance to get to know you a little bit better. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Fast or slow?
Fast.
What's the fastest you've driven in a car?
178 miles an hour.
Oh, you want miles an hour? That's kilometers. Heck, would that be in kilometers? 260 and something like that.
Yeah. It was the top speed in the car that I actually was driving.
Mashed potatoes, baked potatoes, or French fries?
French fries.
Something breaks in your house. You fixing it or you're hiring somebody?
I'm fixing it, and then I'm hiring someone. because I've done it wrong.
Hard or soft?
Soft.
What are we talking about?
My pillow.
Your pillow. Okay, good answer. Before you go to sleep at night, are you reading a book? Or are you watching TV?
I'm listening to The American Office on Netflix every night.
Yeah. And what's the last song where you sang in the shower?
I think it was CV Wonder Superstition.
And it's Miami Music Week. Lots of young people trying to break into the music business. Folks that were where you were 6 years ago or 7 years ago. What's one piece of advice Sigala would give to an artist?
I think that the thing that really changed my trajectory as an artist was when I decided to stop doing what I thought everyone wanted me to do and just focus on the music that I was passionate about. Stop trying to fit in with the crowd and just like, this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it. This is what I'm good at. So I think that's the thing, like follow your instincts and do what you're passionate about.
Great. Well, Sigala, thank you so much for joining us here on One Music Gab and Radio Road. Continued success. Look forward to hearing more great music from you.
Thanks.
Thank you.